In this simple case, to show the magnetic particle inspection technique, we are going to use an electromagnet known as a yoke. The piece to be tested is the root pass of a one-sided weld in carbon steel. The carbon steel is magnetic. First, the surface to be tested is examined for cleanliness. It must be clean, dry, and free of any surface grease. If necessary, the surface can be wiped clean with a rag which has had a cleaning fluid applied to it. The yoke is then applied across the weld, including an allowance for the heat affected zone, and is switched on. This induces a magnetic field that travels directly between the two poles of the yoke. Next, the magnetic particles suspended in a liquid are applied to the weld. In this process, there is no dwell time, and the surface between poles can be examined immediately. The magnetic particles will line up along any break in the magnetic field, such as a surface crack. Since the field is transverse to the weld, only indications lying in the longitudinal direction will be picked up. The next step is to switch off the yoke, move it through 90 degrees, and apply the field and the magnetic particles again. Since the magnetic field is now traveling along the weld, any surface indications that are transverse to the weld will be detected. This 90-degree technique is standard for all testing. White paint can be used to provide a contrasting background, as shown here in this sample taken from a stiffened node joint. After examination, the part should be cleaned and then demagnetized if called for in the procedure.